There is nowhere to run, nowhere to hide. You are now a slave to the creepy shit. I mean the Groovy Pulpcast with your host, Jason Nevermind, producer, DJ4M, and guest person, Odessa Lil, Kneel before God. This episode is based around an amazing story from a pulp paperback entitled The Mafia, obviously meant to cash in on the cash cow that was the Godfather. Dude, I have to say dude because I am a robot and Jason tells me to say dude.
How come there's 40 minutes of silence in this? I don't know why.
I'm reading John Cage's book, 40 Minutes of Silence.
Hey, you know, that's a great joke, but they will sue. It's happened before.
John Cage's people sue?
John Cage's estate.
Seriously?
Yeah, they sued. I've heard of at least, I think, 2 different lawsuits based on that composition.
Wow.
And one of them was a SoundCloud thing where it was like silence and it's attributed to John Cage, and they forced him to take it down. It's silence.
It's homage. Yeah, exactly. Who's copywritten silence?
It's because they're copywriting the idea, like an intellectual property or something, right?
Every time you don't hear something, his estate gets paid.
Yeah, and I'll just like silently sing Happy Birthday and I'll get sued twice, right? Because somebody owns that. You think about that? When you sing Happy Birthday, you owe somebody some money.
Every time.
Every freaking time you sing Happy Birthday. All right.
So today we're reading from a book called The Mafia.
Mafia.
Explosive stories that make the Godfather look pale.
They'll make you shit your pants.
Man, the Godfather, they're so swarthy, they would never look pale.
Yeah, but was The Godfather a really exciting movie, or was it just kind of a slow burner? I mean, I wasn't sitting there going like, this is the most awesome car chase ever, watching Godfather, so.
Well, I definitely never read the Puzo books, so I don't know. Maybe this book will make the book look pale.
Maybe. Well, actually the pages are quite yellow, so I'm sure most books look pale. Doesn't it smell like cat piss? Those book collections.
Have you smelled these Fate magazines?
Not yet, but I plan to.
I got a headache from looking at them last night.
With the nice moldy smell. Mm-hmm.
Waft of mold.
Be huffing old books.
The selection from The Mafia that I'll be reading is Joe Bananas' War on the Mafia.
Ooh, Joe Bananas!
By Len Guttridge.
Guttridge, there's a good name for a pulp. It's probably a woman, right? Under pseudonym.
Yeah, Len, short for
Mary something.
Lenny.
Yeah, right under the name Lenny something.
Guttridge. On September 18th, 1964, in the elegant Fort Lee, New Jersey home of Thomas Tommy Ryan Eboli.
That's a very elegant home you have there.
It's full of Eboli, though, so be careful.
Oh, Joey Bananas, no.
The Mafia overlords met to consider what to do about Joe Bananas.
Because he's fucking bananas.
He's bananas!
Hey, I keep slipping on these things, Joe. You need to stop that, okay?
Keep slipping on him.
I'm tripping. I'm tripping because of you, Joe.
It's always funny when someone slips on a banana
bananas.
peel.
Yeah, it's just whenever I see a banana peel on the street, I'm like, oh, come on, you got to be more responsible than that, people. But,
seriously, it's bananas. Yeah, when people just leave their bananas
Bananas. Yes, exactly.
One of their own. I see. One of their own. The then 59-year-old Joseph.
Oh, see, that's another thing. Some of these names,
Bonanno.
Bonanno. Is that what they call him?
Bonanno. I guess that's why he's Joe Bananas.
Bananas.
He's Joseph Bonona.
Okay, that makes sense.
Bonanno. It's Bonanno.
Banana Fana? For Joe?
Bonanno. Where's that from? The jungle?
Bonanno. Oh.
Joseph Bonanno ought to have been present to face the charges, and his absence was in itself an insult.
Oh, I have nothing for that. Sorry, it was a good cue, but I have no joke. Okay.
These mafia types are always so insulted.
It's because there's nothing funny about the mafia. You fuck. You making fun of us? I'll find out where you live.
What are you? What, you think you're Joe Bananas or something?
You think you're better than Joey Bananas? Huh?
I do. I think I'm better than Joe Bananas.
You know why they call him Joey Bananas? Because he chokes you with a banana. That's how you die. Oh God.
Because he's very appealing.
Oh, there we go.
Thank you.
Because he peels off your skin and chokes you with a banana.
because he's yellow on the outside and white on the inside. Repeatedly, he had ignored summonses to appear.
Summonses.
And it should be summons I.
Summons. I've summoned you to appear.
Before the tribunal of his peers. Not that Joe Bananas would have been able to raise much of a defense.
Nah.
The evidence was stacked against him like a bunch of bananas.
It must have been B of A behind it. They like to stack stuff like charges and bank accounts.
Are you speaking from experience?
No, I love Bank of America. Love you.
Love you.
Here
Thank
I'm
you.
saying it. Love you.
His greed, for instance.
Yes. Let's take his greed, for instance.
I guess his greed is evidence? The evidence was stacked against him. His greed, for instance. Since 1953, he had lived in a prosperous residential area of Tucson, Arizona.
Oh, that's a nice area. I tell you,
Isn't it?
tucks in there.
Ostensibly a retired millionaire businessman.
By day and by night, he's like a crime-fighting superhero, or
Yes. High-priced hoe.
Banana Man.
But
Actually, there was a Banana Man, wasn't there?
Was there a Banana Man?
I think there was, actually.
Wow.
There was a Banana Man. He was a man made of banana, I think. And then
and his sidekick, Monkey Guy.
Yeah, that's where that was a bad relationship. That didn't last very long. There was only like half an episode.
It was kind of abusive.
It was really gory.
But behind the facade of respectability, he still manipulated an underworld empire.
Monkeys are assholes.
A monkey underworld empire.
Monkey underworld empire.
Monkey empire. And showing disdain for his colleagues on the Mafia's National Commission, he was boldly invading their separate domains. Wait, what?
He's invading their what?
Domains.
Oh, that's uncomfortable.
Show me your domain. I'll
Hey,
I'll
you
come
show
right
me a
in.
domain, I'm gonna invade it.
My banana.
Oh, here comes Banana Man. You. Oh no, it's Joey Bananas.
Oh no, it's
Run.
bananas.
Run, he's gonna peel you. He's an asshole. I don't have any skin left, Joey Bananas. Go somewhere else. We all look like Hellraiser in here because of you.
Stop peeling everyone, for Christ's sake.
Ow.
Get your monkey off me. For instance, by staking out territory for loan shark operations in upstate New York and Canada, he had particularly infuriated Stefano Magaddino.
Magadino?
Stefano Italiano Nemo.
So he's like his nickname's like Dino from like the Flintstones or something? Because he just goes all the time, right? Yeah. No?
Stefano Magaddino. Oh!
Yeah.
I get it.
Yeah. He's a Dino.
So this Stefano Magaddino was the leading crime boss of the Northeast.
Okay, got that down.
Ow.
For the Northeast, okay.
Next, he'll be planting flags all over the world.
Is that what the Mafia does?
Magaddino had snarled.
The Mafia plants flags? That's how they mark their territory? I thought they were like very secretive. That's kind of what I figured.
And they put a flag on the moon even. Like, they're just not, they don't give a fuck.
The
who
Mafia
sees
put the
that.
flag on the moon. They're like, this is our
they
moon
did.
now. It's ours.
They're going to extort money out of anyone who lands there.
Oh, you Martians, you owe us protection money now. There's a reason why the moon base that used to be there is not there anymore.
That's right. You see all those craters?
I'm not going to say arson, but I'm saying arson.
And bananas.
More calling arson. Come in, arson. Yes, on the moon. And Mars, too. Don't ask how they got there. They knew somebody.
And then, from a
NASA.
Mafia standpoint, the ambitions of Joe Bananas were seen to be even more intolerable.
Those ambitious bananas.
He was after nothing less than total control of
The entire
the
banana
Brotherhood.
Oh, the Brotherhood of the Banana?
Brotherhood.
Is that like a biker gang or something?
I think so.
Okay.
Yeah, the Brotherhood. It seems like it would be like some sort of strange fraternal order, doesn't it?
Like he'd be standing in a giant ice bucket and has to remember everybody's name and not pee himself or something? Or?
That's right.
Yeah.
Until morning when they do a beer bong.
And he has to pee himself.
Yeah.
Okay.
The mobster's goal was understandable. If attained, it would be a perfect climax to a Mafia rags to riches legend.
Oh, rags.
Rags to bananas.
Can I just say, this is stellar prose. It's not. I'm lying. This is horribly written, I think.
Not doing the best job reading it either, honestly.
No, you're doing way
It's
better than I did.
It hurts to read.
I couldn't get through it. I couldn't. I tried really hard. The cover is great. There's like a dude with his like hands tied behind his back and lead shoes, and he's like drowning.
Yeah.
Fuck yeah.
He's literally chained to a
He's sleeping
block.
with the fishes, literally.
Yeah.
To overuse literally. He is literally.
Aquaman.
Exactly. Yeah, he wishes he knew Aquaman at this point. People need to stop dissing Aquaman, because I used to read Aquaman. I like Aquaman. He could talk to fish. Well, you can't. Fish don't even have brains, and he could talk to them. Like,
They have brains that just tell them to eat and to
poop and be eaten.
Yeah.
And to turn around occasionally.
eat, turn around, poop, poop, poop.
Yeah. I happen
around.
to think their dead stare basically makes them psychopaths. I think they're just plotting my death.
They can't help it. Their eye only does one thing.
Yeah, that's true.
From his high and mighty position among the Mafia top brass, Bonanno could look back on a crime career that began with youthful gun running for the Al Capone mob.
Oh, right. Yeah, like my resume is good. I was doing gun running with Capone there. Youthful gun running,
Yeah. None of this like old decrepit gun running.
No,
that
we
I'm
would
doing
hold
now.
hands and skip and run with guns
Whee!
all through the fields.
Fields of bananas.
The Mafia fields full of dead fucking squealers. Sometimes I like to put a couple extra bullets in them just to make sure. Hey, you fucking hassa, pig that don't fly straight.
His long experience, as well as Mafia tradition, had taught him that nothing secures a craved objective more swiftly than a total rub out of all rivals.
I'm gonna rub you out, see?
That seems awfully nice of him to rub them all out.
Oh, hey, I'm really sore. Can you start up here on this left shoulder? Rub
You
it
got
out.
a lot of tension back here.
Rub it out. Okay.
Let me rub you with my banana.
Oh, no. You can keep your banana away from me, Joey Bananas. Oh,
Gabby, you get the banana on both cheeks.
you're making me very uncomfortable with that thing.
So with an audacity rare even in Mafia circles or in Obama, he issued contracts for killing 4 fellow statesmen
and we'll kill this person over
of
here.
the
Sign here.
syndicate.
Okay.
Ooh, the syndicate.
This is giving me permission to kill. Okay, and you sign here and initial here. Okay. If you want to cancel, you have to do so 24 hours before the hit. Okay. Okay, good.
So here's the fellow statesman of the syndicate. There's always a syndicate.
There is a syndicate.
Yeah, the evil syndicate. Frank DeSimone, boss of the California Mafia. The California Mafia.
Hey, I represent the California Mafia. We were in that building over there on the corner. You know the one. With the trucks behind it all the time and the dead bodies piling up, And
Yeah. We deal in raisins.
It's a restaurant. It's really good. You come in sometime and get murdered. I'll have the murder parmigiana, please. Thank you.
Should have been there, you'd be dying.
Every bathroom has a gun in it, just in case you need it. You never know.
Here, there's some more names here.
Okay.
Thomas Three Finger Brown.
That is someone that you don't want to go on a date with.
Three Finger Brown.
Three Finger Brown. Proctologist. Missed his calling.
There's a lot going on there.
He went to proctologist school and they're like, dude, one finger. Come on, man. What the fuck is wrong with you? I can't take the screaming back here. You need to stop that. Okay, ready for your exam? Ah! Why you call Dr. Three Fingers?
didn't even finish his name. Thomas Three Finger Brown Lucchese.
Oh my, that sounds like some kind of a terrible ailment. I got the 3 finger brown Lucchese. It itches. Oh.
What color's your Lucchese?
It's brown.
Oh.
How many fingers? Oh, Jesus, really? 3? I'm sorry. 3 whole fingers, huh?
Yeah, we'll have to get you right into surgery.
Mm-hmm.
He's the senior mafia chieftain in the New York, New Jersey area.
I feel like I would be at a convention somewhere and they're giving each other their cards. Oh, yes, I represent the California Mafia. Oh, yeah, I'm from the tri-state area, the Jersey syndicate up there.
I'm from the Fargo Mafia.
Oh, you must know 3 fingers in my brown. That guy, yeah. I bet you're walking funny. I know you know him. Okay.
I see you've met him.
You fell for it too, huh? Yeah, we all do at least once.
Carlo Gambino, whose Brooklyn-based gambling and loan shark operations had expanded to empire size when he inherited waterfront labor from the murdered...
Waterfront labor?
Yeah.
He inherited the labor.
He inherited waterfront labor.
Isn't that slavery?
Yeah, he inherited...
Okay.
Or maybe... Yeah. I guess so.
Like, okay, so someone dies and then you just work for this guy now.
They're serfs. That's, I think, what we're
They're
talking about.
those
They're
type of
serfs.
servants that have dentures, those kinds?
Yes.
Those toothless
The servants and their dentures.
Yeah, your dental bills are too much, servants. You need to be the ones that don't need dentures.
Oh, and Buffalo's Stefano Magadino.
Buffalo Stefano.
Buffalo's Stefano Magadino.
BSM.
I had a BSM earlier.
I feel like one's coming on right now, but I think I'm just flashing back to that dream where the
It's
guy
not like coffee you had.
well, it's only one, but it's not even done yet.
Who told you to go to the cafe where the guy lifts weights naked in the window at night?
Nobody. I just wandered in there of my own volition. Hey, are you the guy that lifts weights naked? Can you make me a cup of really strong coffee and take like 10 minutes doing it?
Yeah,
and
I'll be right back.
And be in the corner for some strange reason by the microwave? You keep microwaving it? Like, what's going on here? There's like, in the corner of the place, there's just like a chair with 3 pairs of pants sitting on it.
What?
There's just pants there.
You didn't tell me about the pants chair.
I took pictures like, okay.
What? You took pictures there?
Not of the pants, but over by where he was, and I made sure that he couldn't see me because I didn't
Yeah.
want it to be awkward. But there's a picture, I took a picture of right next to where the espresso machine is. There's a giant shelf, and on top of it is a component stereo system with an 8-track and a cassette, and it's like dope. And then there's a bunch of CDs stacked on it. and then there's a gap, and then underneath that there's a boom box with a CD player. And I just took a picture of the whole thing. It's like, if you need anything played, here's where you need to come. Right here, you can do an 8-track.
It's a surround sound.
Yeah, just all of it at once. You know,
I think you should post that picture with this podcast.
I might have to. I want to go just ask him if he still wants that amp with the freaking 8-track. It's rad. It's in awesome shape too.
He's like, still good.
Oh God, that's why I stopped drinking that. Jesus.
Oh, you got to the special surprise at the bottom.
Nice Turkish sand there.
Bonanno assigned the New York assassinations to Joe Magdaliaco.
Okay, so you're gonna do the New York assassinations, okay?
Magdaliaco, a corpulent hood.
A corpulent hood. That sounds very clinical.
He had a corpulent hood.
Okay, now be careful of the corpulent hood.
That's right.
It's
it might hit you
very
in the head.
sensitive.
With a blood pressure condition. Oh, okay. Now we're getting personal.
Okay, you know what? You didn't have to mention that, all right? I don't talk about your rickets or whatever you have.
Your 3-finger brown.
Hey, you keep your 3 fingers away from my brown, okay?
Magliacco
Magliacco.
farmed the contracts over to one of his lieutenants, an ambitious torpedo named Joe Colombo.
This is getting real deep with the slang here. Joey Bag of Donuts and someone like Noodle Head and...
Noodle ravioli.
Oh, no, you mean Mr. Ravioli's Congili? Yeah.
Noodles Romanoff over here.
Hey, what? This guy's name's really Beef Stroganoff? Oh, you're in the wrong gang. That's a different type of food. You could be a Parmigiana or some kind of like...
Yeah, we're strictly vegetarians.
Okay, they call me Mr. Eggplant. Joey Eggplant over here. How about that, huh? Is that good?
Oh, here's a good line.
Okay.
And the move promptly placed Joe Banana's skin in jeopardy.
That is...
They went there.
You know what? I feel like I could just kill myself right now, and I would have heard the greatest line ever written. Like my there's nothing left after that.
No, that's just like Chiquita has spoken. It's over.
I feel like the universe just gave me a hug. Like it just 360. Everything made sense.
And a kick in the nuts.
I realized we are all one, and there's really no reason for anyone to fight, and we're all going to go to the same wonderful planet Kolob after everything is done. And Joseph Smith is going to fuck all of us. Because that's what he apparently liked to do. Just like Ben Franklin, apparently. I don't know. He might be there too.
Wow,
actually.
what's going on? Wait.
I'm on one of my tangents.
Wait.
I'm on this weird Mormon thing. I listen to a lot of Mormon podcasts recently. I really think it's because I married into a Mormon family. I really am scarred from that. Just from being in that family for a year and a half. I can only imagine.
Wow.
Again, yeah.
Did they expect you to convert?
No, because they're not religious either.
Oh.
Here's what I found out about really powerful Mormon families. First off, all the males are Joseph Smith. And then the perfect example of Joseph Smith is George W. Bush. He is that. Going through their house, I probably shouldn't be saying this shit. They're not going to listen to it. Walking through their house, this is this guy, he's very high up in the Mormon church. Very powerful, very rich. Not one Bible in the house. Not one religious artifact or picture. Lots of oil paintings of them. everywhere.
Yeah, that's like a rich person's disease, I think.
And Coca-Cola in the fridge.
Ooh.
Not supposed to have caffeine.
Yeah.
Not supposed to do that. And you're high up in the church. I don't know.
It wasn't decaf.
You're not going to get your own planet with all the virgins. Because that's exactly what I would want. There's a bunch of people that don't know how to have sex if I want to have sex with a bunch of people. Yeah.
Well, they have no one to compare you to.
That's true.
That's all what that's about.
See, that what happened there, all that stuff that you thought was horrible, that's like the best sex that's ever happened. Like, you really have no idea. Usually it's really terrible, but I'm awesome at it. Just trust me. Oh man. That's a terrible thing. Okay.
I lost my place. Oh,
That's my way.
I lost my...
For a minute. Oh God, I am 90s. It's just nothing but like, I'm so old. I don't know any new music references. It's just all like, it's like, get over it, dude. Okay, the 90s were awesome. Actually, no, they really weren't that awesome. I just remember them more fondly than now. I'm not nostalgic. I just don't know new shit.
The 90s happened when our brains were like sponges. So,
Exactly,
So
yeah.
it's there. And now there's no hope of us ever learning anything.
Exactly. Well,
new.
I really feel like the formative years for most people are, well, for me, it's 85 to 95. Or actually, maybe 86 to 96. You know?
Yeah.
From elementary school through graduation, basically. So, 86 is the Beastie Boys. 96 is right before Puff Daddy ruined music forever. When he became a solo artist. He really did ruin hip-hop. Him and Dr. Dre's The Chronic album, but I'll make too many enemies if I go into my theories on that. That'll be for a different show.
So,
That's why they didn't let me write for The Source. I kept trying to submit articles to The Source and rap pages. I'm like, Death Row is ruining hip-hop and this is corporate, blah, blah, blah. And they're like, that's the music we like.
yeah, they're like, you
can't
might
write for us.
not know what we're about. We
Have you read our publication? Yeah. Okay. Start your own crazy zine in your basement, sitting in your own feces, Unabomber. Go ahead. So Joey Bag of Donuts got together with Joey.
His skin was in jeopardy.
His skin was in jeopardy.
Baby.
I was gonna do that. See, that's an 80s one. That's okay. That's retro right now. I lost on Jeopardy.
I lost on Jeopardy.
There we go.
Thank you, Weird Al.
Thank you.
Taught me everything I know.
I always wondered when I was a kid why he never covered Two Live Crew. Because in my mind...
Because Two Live Jews already did it.
Yeah, well, they did it later. But, in my mind, the two biggest things in 1986 were the Two Live Crew and Weird Al. And I had no perception that Two Live Crew were underground culture, that people didn't know about them.
Yeah.
So I'm listening going like, why doesn't he do a song like somebody say, hey, we want some pudding? Because that's brilliant, right?
And he loves to talk about food.
Yeah, he'd like,
Yeah.
like when he did the Nirvana song, he talks to Kurt Cobain, and Kurt Cobain's like, oh, are you going to write a song about food? And he's like, no, it's going to be about a band from Seattle that is really crappy or something, and we don't know how they made it big. So
and Kurt Cobain was like, I hate myself, go for it.
That sounds great.
Yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, again. What's that? Is it the ice cream truck?
The ice cream truck.
You have the ice cream truck out here.
But here's the thing. I think it's a front. I think it drives around and sells drugs.
It's like the Cheech and Chong ice cream truck.
Yeah, totally. Do you know what Nextdoor.com
Hey, you
is?
got a big stick for me? I got a big stick. Dun, 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 dun. My
rocket
scrotum. Yeah. Wait, where are we going with this?
Nextdoor.com. Have you ever heard of Nextdoor.com?
Backdoor.com. Been there. No, that's not it.
That's over. Maybe you were doing that over.
No, that's the site where it's like when my back door is broken, I can call them and they'll come fix it.
Is that what they told you?
It breaks a lot though.
It's haunted back there. Don't even try.
It's so haunted.
Here's the thing about Nextdoor.com. Every neighborhood has their own little website.
Okay.
And so the neighbors get together on this site and they bitch. And
Wow.
everyone in this neighborhood is talking about
the ice cream truck.
the ice cream truck. No one believes he really sells ice cream.
The Nice Dreams truck.
Yes.
That's what it was.
I'm going to go pick up some Audra's Little Helpers.
There
I'll be
we
right
go.
back. Joe Bananas.
Joe Bananas and Joey Donuts hooked up together, and now they never leave the house. They're always just in there together with the bananas and the donuts there. The bananas and the donanas.
So it's Banana Skins and Jeopardy. That's where we left off. For Columbo tipped off the Mafia commission.
Isn't he a fake character, Columbo? He's like the guy, it's a good show.
Yeah.
He's funny. He's a funny guy,
It's a
that
different
Columbo
Columbo.
guy. Okay.
It's a different Columbo.
Christopher Columbo?
Yes. He directed the movie made out of this
What
story.
I look like? Christopher Columbo?
Challenged by his stony-faced mafioso brothers, Magliacco panicked and confessed. He got off lightly. Banishment from the Cosa
You
Nostra
are banished.
and a $50,000 fine.
You got a fine from the mafia.
You got a fine from the Mafia Commission.
The Mafia Commission.
I didn't know it was that organized. They had a
Dude,
commission.
Really?
They have, probably a system of checks and
Well,
balances.
it makes sense that most politicians come from the mafia. I guess they are it's a training ground for that, right? I guess they are very
That's true.
organized. I guess that makes sense.
Uh-oh. Death claimed him anyway not long afterwards.
Death claims you.
That's mine.
I claim your banana.
Oh, wait, no. Who are we talking about?
Joey Bag of Donuts.
Joey Bag of Donuts was claimed by the Death Mafia.
The Death Mafia.
Yeah.
I heard that band's really hot right now.
Death Mafia.
Death Mafia. They're playing at the
For
Warfield
Cute
there
Cab.
at Coachella.
Let me get my little tiny shorts out and my big black hat.
Yeah.
When his blood pressure popped. Oh, this must be the fat dude with the hood disease.
In a little coat.
Yeah.
Okay.
And Joe Colombo was rewarded with command of Magliaco's
and a brand
family
new car.
and a lifetime supply of rice aroni.
Oh, the San Francisco treat.
As for Joe Bananas, ... the commission dispatched a loyal mafiosa named Sam.
Here it comes.
Fuck.
What is
Decavalcante.
The Cavalcante.
Decavalcante of
The Cavalcante.
any name in the story you can sing to Volare.
Well, it's because the language just lends itself to being able to rhyme that easily. It's like, I feel like, like Spanish is easy to rhyme too. You could just sing Spanish and it's gibberish, whatever, but it sounds...
German, not so much.
No, singing German to me just seems really strange in general.
Fröhlicher Geburtstag zu dir. Fröhlicher Oh no! Now I'm gonna get sued by the German ASCAP.
I had a promo CD a few years back, and it's funny. You can find this stuff on YouTube now, way easier. But it was a promo CD from Motown, and it had the German version of Mein Girl. It's hilarious. I guarantee
Mein Mädchen.
you can find it. I guarantee you, YouTube it. It's really. I used to play it on KFSR all the time just to mess with people. Like
That sounds good.
Mein Girl, lieben meine Mein Girl. Now is a time in Motown when we dance.
Hadn't he spent many inventive years trying to develop for mafia use a garbage disposal unit capable of reducing a human body to a meatball?
Now there is a thinker right there. There is a need. There is a market
It's a tasty meatball.
to turn dudes into meatballs. It's the corpse grinders. That's what that is. If you haven't seen the movie, it's my favorite Herschel Gordon Lewis movie. I have to say it. That one would be my favorite. That one cracks me up to no end. I mean, really, we're wasting that.
I know. When is someone going to come and invent this? Is there an app for this?
Seriously.
I don't think so.
Can I hit a button and have dead body disposal? You take it to the place where they have all the pigs and they just throw them in the pit and the pigs just eat it.
Or you just put it on the spaghetti and you serve it to someone.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Bolognese.
Yeah. Corpse a la bolognese.
Banana-naise. Oh, this Joey Bag of Donuts. What do they fucking call those things? I can't even. Oh, I'm screwing it up. What's the thing? It's like they stuff it full of stuff. It's like the inside.
Cannoli.
Is that a cannoli?
Well, that's like a dessert thing that they
no.
full of stuff.
The
calzone.
Calzone, yeah. the Joey Calzone. Yeah. It's very tasty.
When are they going to invent calzone made out of corpses?
As soon as they can figure out a way to get all the rings off those fingers so you don't choke on them.
Ow. I got a tooth.
Oh, actually, that's, happened to me. I'm going in for surgery on Wednesday. Wish me luck.
You were eating a calzone.
I was eating a chicken, Joey pot pie. I bit down on that fucking ring. Oh, crackety crack.
But Bonanno ignored this invitation too. For God's sake, raved Momo Giancana. Who is this? Is there like another?
They're raving, right? No?
Oh, raved, yes.
Yes.
Raved. Okay. Do the beat again. For God's sake!
For God's sake.
Why not just kill the guy?
Why not just kill the guy?
So have you noticed how like every new paragraph has like 8 new characters in it?
Yeah. Well, it's a big organization. That's why they need such intense
Catholics.
organization.
They don't believe in birth control. So.
Yeah, they don't. They really
So
don't.
you end up with an overcrowded story.
And an overcrowded womb.
Vagina is not a clown car.
There is no more womb.
No womb for the womb.
No.
The other Mafia bigwigs shrugged doubtfully.
All of them at once. In unison. Shrug.
Crumph. Ordering the execution of Joe Bananas didn't come easy.
Off with his head.
Off with his peel.
You're gonna get peeled, Banana. And I'm gonna watch and laugh. I'm gonna watch them peel you.
And then I'm going to eat you. He was a true Sicilian who entered the United States illegally via Havana and Miami.
Because that's how all true Sicilians get here. Illegally.
Through Havana.
Through Havana.
In 1924. But skipped the country in 1938 and re-entered legally at Detroit from Canada. What? This happened? Was this a thing?
I don't know.
After resuming control of Manhattan Rackets, he built up an efficient Brooklyn-based organization.
I used to go to Manhattan Rackets. They had a really good tennis court there.
Manhattan Rackets.
It's a joke. It's a joke. Do you like jokes? That's a joke for you.
These are the jokes, people.
Yeah, they're not gonna laugh at themselves. Start laughing.
Yes, he built up this thing. Brooklyn-based organization with branches as far-flung as Montreal and Haiti. In 1945, he became a naturalized citizen, and his value to the brotherhood in the U.S. was historic fact. Nowadays, the Mafia's organized gambling involves an annual $7 billion. Its loan sharks take $1 billion, and the narcotics trade exceeds $350 million.
$1 billion for me, $1 billion for you.
350 to the narcotics.
$2 billion for you. $3 billion for me.
Much of this enormous profit is funneled through investments in such legitimate enterprises as bowling alleys.
Oh, that's a very legitimate business there.
Guess probably when this was written, maybe.
Yeah. You know, the bowling industry was really big in the early 70s with the mob people, you know? Because seriously, you just like put someone at the end of that bowling alley and, you know,
and
you
they're
rub
a
them out.
meatball.
Yeah, there you go. Pulverize. You got to tenderize that meat before you turn it into the cat food.
We got bowling alleys, real estate, food packaging concerns. I have food packaging concerns.
Me too.
Yeah.
I'm really concerned about whether the food is packaged correctly.
I wonder what's in my meatballs.
Joy bag of donuts.
Industrial plants, Wall Street brokerage houses, trucking companies, banks, and labor unions.
Whoa. Trucking companies? Whoa. That's okay. That's where I draw the line at trucking companies. For real.
Because you've always thought that trucking companies are above board.
We all know about the trucking companies.
They bring you things?
Yes, they bring you things. Okay, fine. We'll keep it simple like that.
They bring good things to life?
I'm telling you.
Like, so what's a little trucker speed now and again, as long as my Amazon book gets here in time?
It better get here fast. Just start reading. Every time I woke up, it was a different book. This was the one about how when the ice cream man went by, he was really delivering heroin.
Okay, so I lost my spot, so I'm just going to start reading here.
Okay.
As one veteran New York policeman said, the syndicate is into every goddamn thing from kiddie car parks to pension funds.
Oh, Jesus. They're into that weird stuff, like those phone numbers, you know, like 976 sheep with 5 letters. The Mafia's into that weird shit. Weird shit.
They're into peanut butter and jelly and crackers sandwich.
With pickle juice. Oh, no.
Pickle juice.
They like milk and Pepsi.
Ugh. It's a brown cow.
Oh, is that what that's called?
And without question, the Mafia's awesome success was thanks to sweet brains.
Sweet brains.
Brutality and organization of aging dons like Joe Bananas.
You know, I owe everything to Joe Bananas. You know, my potassium levels, I owe that to him.
My regularity.
My monkey is very well fed thanks to Joy Bananas.
As long as my monkey's regular, I'm okay.
Because, you know, they get cranky. They won't let you spank them.
From the venerable elder statesman down to the lowliest street corner soldato.
Most
mafiosa measure Joe's devotion to the brotherhood.
Joe's devotion?
They did, by many past examples. One was his solution to the perennial problem of body disposal.
His solution to his perennium problem?
It's to put bodies in there.
Are we still talking about the dead body disposal machine?
Yeah, we're back at the
Because I have money to invest. I really feel like I want to see this happen. And I want to try it out with a few people.
I would fund that startup.
We could start like a punked type YouTube channel where we like have one set up, and then when people go by on those, the hoverboards, we just push them into it. Push them right into the freaking meatball machine.
Oh, okay, yeah, for sure, the wood chipper.
Oh.
Joe acquired a funeral home and allegedly had unwanted corpses stuffed into the hidden lower compartments of caskets.
To wanted corpses? We don't want these corpses.
Oh, keep it around for a while.
You know
how they
sometimes it's
keep
handy
really well
to have a corpse around.
It's true. It's true. Well, apparently you can hide other corpses in corpses.
In corpses.
Yeah. They're like Russian stacking dolls.
You got to do this weird shrinking thing. It's like a brining, I think. Yeah.
Bereaved kin of the official occupants were never the wiser about the only precaution needed at such tandem burials was a good supply of muscular pallbearers to carry the extra weight
Big,
without
hard
strain.
muscles. Yeah, I like those big muscular pallbearers.
The pallbearers are hot. Oh wait, I was
hope they carry
thinking
me when I
about
die.
firemen.
Oh yeah, firemen are usually pretty warm.
Yeah, sure.
And they're always handling those big hoses. I know, I look at the calendar all the time. I just want to know what the date is, okay? I forget.
I forget every 5 minutes.
I need to know what it's going to be in next month, too, and the month after. I need to know.
Convictions?
Oh, there's Joey Banana.
Joe Bananas had been arrested more times than he could remember.
He probably has a bad memory from being arrested so many times.
He's hit in the head a lot.
He's got the arresting concussion thing going on.
That's right.
Well, when the cops arrest you, they punch you in the head.
But the only conviction on his record was a violation of the federal wages and hours law.
Well, see, you can't fuck with people's money. That's what, you can't do that.
So a contract on Joe Bananas wasn't something to be taken out lightly. We're still talking about that contract. I keep forgetting what
you forgot to sign this part
for.
of the okay, there's more than one copy, okay? You have to press down hard. So
Not that kind of
it
contract.
makes the copies, okay? Otherwise, it's not a legally binding contract. The killing people thing.
Meatballs.
Yeah. We're not obligated to pay you for killing them. So you need to sign it, or otherwise we get the hit for free. So.
And if it doesn't arrive in 15 minutes, you get your hit for free.
Exactly.
In quote-unquote Tommy Ryan, Eboli's home... In quote-unquote Tommy Ryan, Eboli's home, the commission decided to give Joe a last chance to answer charges. It's Tommy Ryan.
What was the question? It was like, no, the answer is charges. You keep getting it wrong.
What is Eboli?
No.
God, there's just more of the story. Manhattan, October 21st, 1964.
Okay.
Twice while Joe Bananas attacked his dinner in the swank Midtown
He
Steakhouse.
attacked his dinner? Is that what it said?
Banana attacked the steak.
It's a banana attack.
It's whack. It's a banana attack.
You must eat the banana, thus disarming him.
Is that like rabbis eating all the locks and getting out of jail?
Oh, wow.
Yeah, sorry. Where am I? Okay. The sixth man to join the party stepped outside to a street phone booth.
It was kosher locks.
Kosher locks. When the group left around 11 p.m. and bundled into a taxi, the sixth man separated from them.
The sixth man separated from them.
It's always the sixth man. Turned a corner, out of sight, and hailed another vehicle.
And then he was turned into a cube and crushed.
Into a meatball.
We're going far. We're going far-reaching references.
He snapped at the driver, 37th and Park Avenue. Joe Banana's cab braked outside 35th Park Avenue shortly after midnight. Only one man accompanied him now, his lawyer, William P. Maloney.
Maloney?
Where's the lawyer come from?
He's got an Irish lawyer.
I guess so.
You can't afford the best.
He couldn't afford a Jew.
Oh, that's what. Well, okay, that's what I was getting at because I'm Irish. So, among other things, I'm everything basically. I can insult anybody. I'm Heinz 57 basically.
You think you got it made.
I do.
You do.
I've got the free reign. Woo! It's okay because I'm blah, blah, blah.
I can only make fun of 100% Jewish people because
Yeah.
I'm 100%.
Oh, you know, the
evil.
Spaniards made it so easy for me. They just came in and just... Now I can make fun of everybody. Thank you, Christopher Columbus. I
Thanks
can make
for
really
conquering.
off-color jokes now because of you.
See, it all worked out in the end.
It did. It worked out for me.
The address was Maloney's, and his client was staying there as an overnight guest.
Uh-oh.
Oh, that's nice. I
With
didn't
Joey
know they were involved.
Brown, Three Fingers Brown. Is he still in this? It's the same story, right?
I think we're still in the same story.
He's going to go in the basement, and they're just going to grab him and chain him up, and Three Fingers is going to come out, and they're going to start playing...
Not the
They're
fingers.
going to start playing some surf music, and...
Get the gimp. Or so it was planned. While his lawyer paid off the cab,
There you go. Don't tell
Bonanno.
nobody what you saw, Cab.
hunched against a rain-flecked wind. Okay.
Okay.
And strode to the apartment house entrance. His gait
He
was
strode.
brisk, confident. He had no illusions about the big trouble he might be stirring for himself in his pants within the Mafia hierarchy.
Oh, goodness.
But he figured the stakes worth it.
And they're delicious. Those delicious
You attacked
steaks.
his steak earlier.
Oh, yeah. Well, it's because it was looking at him wrong.
That's right.
You fuck. I'm going to eat you now, you bastard.
What do you
fucking
think you're looking at?
You delicious thing, you.
He was a Costa Nostra kingpin and knew it.
That's with a bowling thing, right? Still.
Yeah, that's right.
A king, yes.
He's a kingpin of bowling. His importance to the organization dated from the bloody Castlemare Wars of the 1920s. So called because the rival chieftains both came from the same Sicilian town.
Hey, imagine that. All these people from like little tiny towns and stuff. You know, it's like, what a coincidence, right? Hey,
Here we all are,
hey,
Italian.
I came to kill this guy too. What? Okay, I'll flip you for it. All right. Hey, I tell you what. You know, I made enough commission this month. Let's just do it together. You hold him down.
You get this half, I'll get the other.
You know, I'll do the stabbing this time. You know, I know you're tired. You know, you did all that stabbing last night. You can really
Sort of stabby.
feel the burn from all the stabbing.
The murders by trusted henchmen ended the bloodletting, and in 1930, most of the previously quarrelsome mafia bands amalgamated.
I like the idea of a trusted henchman.
I like the idea of a mafia band.
They're
kind of like boy bands.
Mafia
but
band,
a little
mafia
older,
organization.
a little darker,
Yeah,
a
they're
little hairier,
little
little more violent.
a little unpredictable. They go on tour. They might wreck the room. They might kill someone in the crowd. I don't know. You don't look at them. Don't fucking look at them funny while they're singing. All right?
Can't you see I'm singing and dancing?
I can't do a boy band Volare. I was like,
Vote, volare. Vote,
No.
volo.
oh God. Oh, I'm flashing back.
Vote, volare.
Oh, good.
Volare.
Donnie. When Donnie Wahlberg died in the beginning of The Sixth Sense, that was so fucking great. Sitting in the theater going like, it's fucking Donnie from the New Kids. Yay! Yes! I've been waiting forever. Oh, and he died in one of the Saw movies too.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, because he was like the evil cop, and so he gets stuck in one of the saw traps, and he breaks his ankle to get out, kind of thing. So he's like walking with a broken ankle, and then the crescendo of the series ends with like a bunch of people in like this weird trap, and someone has to save them, or else it's like this domino effect of like bam, dead, right? And he's chained in this thing where if he like doesn't stand up straight, he'll choke to death. And the crescendo for him, because of course the guy doesn't save them in time. He's standing there. There's these two huge ice blocks that are on pendulums, and they just flatten his head.
Oh, Jesus.
It's like a Gallagher special. It's like, bam! And like, Donnie's dead. And I'm like, where's Jordan? Jordan next.
Right, just bring them out one by one.
One by one. The Passion of the New Kids. I want that movie. I want it. If I ever became a billionaire, I'm making that movie. That's one of them.
But in real time, it'd be like, like The Most Dangerous Game where
Yeah.
you're like the millionaire on the island and
Well,
you're
it's not
hunting
going to
humans.
be. It's not fiction. It's a snuff film. I'm really
Okay,
making
yeah,
it.
just want to make sure I got that right.
Gonna make it, baby.
Joe Bananas, an early member, was in his seat that night that Joseph Valachi joined the Mafia. There were 30 men around the long table and a gun and knife in the middle.
Uh-oh.
To
First
symbolize...
rule about Fight Club.
Put a gun and knife in the middle of the table.
No. You don't grab it yet. Come on, man. You're jumping the gun. You're jumping the knife.
So the gun and the knife, they're in the middle of it, and the table, I guess.
Gun and knife.
To symbolize the mode of a mafioso's life and death.
Mafioso mode.
I guess so.
That does like that kind of like dark electronic mafia group. You know.
Mafia commode.
Hey, let's play a game called Master and Servant. What you think about that, huh? Forget about it.
I've already did.
People are people. Forget about it. Why should we get along so awfully? I don't understand. Unless you cross me, then you're fucking dead.
It was Joseph Bonanno's lot to draw blood from Valachi's finger in ritual token of blood membership.
wait. How did we get here?
I don't know.
Okay, so is this Joey Banana guy and his war on the mafia? Is that what's going on?
I think right now we're in the middle of like a mafia ritual. The Brotherhood.
Okay. So they're Masons. I get it.
I think, yeah, they're like the, Knights of Columbus or something.
They're like the Odd Fellows.
They're pretty odd.
They are.
In Mafia eyes, he thus became Valachi's godfather. Oh. And it wasn't any fault of his that Joe Valachi turned out to be the biggest stool pigeon in Mafia history, ...
Sang like a freaking songbird on a stool there.
Here's your stool pigeon sample. Now, the man who left Joe Banana's party and lurked near the corner of 37th and Park beckoned to two men out of the shadows. They ran past him along the block and closed in on Bonanno, each grabbing an arm. Joe, you're coming with us. The boss wants to see you.
You could have given me a call.
No, just grab me when you need me.
No, this is how we do it in the Mafia. You just come with us. No, you just come with us. Get in the car.
Joe struggled. What the hell's going on? They didn't answer, but hustled him off to the beige sedan waiting on 36th Street.
That's good that they know the color of the car. That's a nice detail there.
It's a beige sedan.
I feel like I'm there now.
Yeah, beige is very memorable,
yes,
too.
Especially in the 70s.
Everything was beige in the 70s, unless it was brown.
Metallic beige.
Beige and brown and beige.
Yeah. It's good because, if you are incontinent, it means that you don't have to worry about cleaning so much.
Yeah, if you had an accident on top of your car, none the wiser.
Yeah, and that's why we have the red upholstery as well, because it's O negative color. Basically.
It was fine Corinthian leather.
It used to be white. Say that.
Yeah, just leave it.
Yeah, so don't cross me, okay?
Okay, so Maloney ran after them, demanding to know what they were doing with his client. One of them...
Nothing he doesn't ask for. Oh, boy.
What are you doing?
I tell you,
one of them whipped out a gun and fired.
He whipped out his gun.
He whipped it out right there in the street and fired.
Italy.
Now that's Italian.
There's a spicy meatball. And another one.
There's two spicy meatballs.
One of them's a little lower than the other, though.
The slug slammed into the apartment house wall.
Okay, sorry, I'm a hip-hop DJ. I just went for Onyx there.
In the rain-whipped darkness, Maloney wasn't able to see the abductors clearly.
The rain whips darkness. I saw them once. They opened up for the Flaming Lips. They were quite terrible.
They're kind of this indie band, indie sensibilities.
Sad indie band,
yeah.
And they did that cover of Whip It, which is really terrible.
It was really slow.
It was all made out of rain sounds.
Whip It, they were actually singing about the canisters.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Because Whippets are good.
I never understood. It was just like, I'm incredibly high. Oh, it's over.
I haven't tried them.
You've never done it?
No.
It makes you feel like your brain's exploding for about 1/2 of 1 second.
That doesn't sound fun.
It's stupid.
It really doesn't.
It's totally stupid. In the rain-whipped darkness, Maloney wasn't able to see the abductors clearly. Therefore, couldn't positively identify the suspect when police later alleged one of them was Mike Zaffarano.
No way.
Yet another character.
I went to high school with that guy.
Mike Zaffarano?
Oh, totally. He's like an accident lawyer now, right? Of course, that guy, Mike Mozzarella.
Mike Mozzarella.
Yeah,
Mike Maserati?
Yeah, exactly.
Mike Mazza.
You know that guy. Mike Mutz.
Oh, Mike Zaffarov.
Joey Bagel Dog. You remember that guy?
Totally. I love bagel dogs.
He's tasty.
Until recently, a trusted bodyguard of Joe Bananas.
A trusted henchman.
Mike Zappa, I don't know. Until the unlikely day that Mafia tongues loosen freely, what befell Joe Bonanno during the subsequent 19 months will never be known in detail. But from anonymous FBI spokesman, the carefully released statements of the New York City Police Department, and from the lips of informers whose names can never be revealed,
Licky boom boom down.
this much can be pieced together. Bonanno was confined 6 weeks at a hideout in the Catskill Mountains.
Oh, that's not funny at all. I got 1 million of them. Can you stop auditioning your comedians for me, please? I've had enough.
It's killing me.
Take my wife, please. I can't take no more.
His death warrant was made out and ready for solemn sealing.
Solemn feeling. This person right here loves language.
It's like they think they're a writer or something.
Languidly loving language. Syllabants.
Alliterations.
Syllabants.
The executioners were alerted, and Joe fought for his life, using every weapon in the arsenal of his experience, from emotional appeal through the threatening logic that killing him would only trigger a nationwide gang war.
Pull back your threatening logic. I can't take any more Joey Bag of Donuts. It's crippling me.
Yes, the logic is killing me. Still, it wasn't enough to sway the commission. Joe's life hung in the balance, every minute nudging him closer to eternity.
This is suspenseful. Are you feeling suspensed?
Is that what that? I thought that was indigestion.
Well, I have that too.
Yeah.
I'm gonna have to get a burrito or something after this, but I'll put a brick in my stomach and make up for
That'll
this.
make you feel way better.
Oh, because I make great decisions.
When you want to eat like a demented baby with money. I stole that from the new Mr. Show.
Oh, I need to see those.
There's only like 4 episodes.
Yeah, just as long as you take
fine.
a picture of your burrito before you eat it, I'll be okay. I need to see what you're eating. Don't you
remember
understand?
you forever, burrito.
I need to see your food. Because I don't eat. I live vicariously.
I'm on a
through
picture
you.
diet.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I'm on a seafood diet. I just see food.
Yeah, I don't eat it.
But take my life, please. All right. I stole that from some comedian that killed himself, I think. I don't know.
Take my life, please.
Hey, bad joke, Jason. You make good decisions. All right.
It's all right. I am on a diet. I'm trying to get back to my original birth weight.
Exactly.
Yeah.
The die with a T.
Yeah.
That's a Garfield joke. Because for some reason he loved to eat lasagna and he was a fat fucker. I don't understand
if
that.
a cat ate lasagna, that would be...
Yeah.
He would be a really fucking fat
Yeah.
cat.
You know, Jim Davis had another comic strip that didn't really take off too well. It was about a dog that loved chocolate.
Wow.
Just kidding. I really wish I hadn't said just kidding just now. I'm going to have to cut that out. It's about a dog that loves chocolate and chicken bones.
And guns. Like Odie and the bottle of poison.
Yeah, he's just like, God, I really wish Michael Vick would adopt me. Hey, what happened to your comic strip? You know, it didn't last very long. It wrote itself to death. It really just did. Went out in a blaze of glory.
It was called Kevorkian's Pets.
It was like 3 panels.
The end.
The end already? Yeah, trust me, it was boring. Don't worry about it. You ever seen a dog choke on chocolate? Chicken bones?
It's getting sad.
Chunky chocolate chicken bones? My favorite. Oh, I'm dead. I'm a dead dog now. Okay.
It's getting really sad up in here.
Don't leave chicken bones on the street, people. It's bad for dogs. Don't do that.
And homeless people.
And well, yeah.
He had no more tricks left in the bag, man. All he could do now, if he wanted to survive, was meekly surrender control of his crime empire. Meekly surrender control.
Okay, you
All right, take my empire.
Fine, I guess that's okay. If you're gonna kill me, then I guess I can just live without my crime empire. Then that's fine.
I'll just be over here.
I'll just be over here not being a crime boss.
See if I care. For the price tag pinned by the Mafia National Commission on Joe Banana's hide was nothing less than the unconditional abdication.
This guy has a weird...
He
has a thesaurus, and he's just looking up skin. He's God.
Peel, hide.
Okay, thesaurus. You're no longer just a dinosaur with a large vocabulary. You are my buddy. And we are going to use every single fucking word for skin that I can find. Because his hide is in danger.
You got that book of words?
You got it? Where's rhyming dictionary and my syllabus dictionary? My alliteration pamphlet.
Late December, in William Maloney's office, on the 13th floor.
You're not supposed to do that.
No, I don't think there is a 13th floor.
It's the 14th floor is what it is.
But they're calling it the 13th. They're daring.
Well, that's why that's a mistake. You're not supposed to do that.
13th floor of the Wall Street era building. Oh, area. Wall Street area. I can read! The phone rang, and the voice on the other end was that of Joe's son, Salvatore Bill Bonanno. His message?
You know, you picture like their mother calling them home for dinner, and it takes like 3 hours.
Bonanno!
Why do they need so many names?
I don't know. I'm sorry, I had nothing there.
It's like, I think, well, like the middle name comes from like a godfather or godmother or something. I feel like a lot of times.
There's all these saints involved.
Yeah.
Because they're Catholic.
Saint Anger and
yeah. I
Saint
don't know.
Pope, that guy.
The Saint Pope.
Saint Pope.
Saint Pope on a rope. Mm-hmm. Yeah. So here's, okay, Bill Bonanno. Salvatore Bill Bonanno. His message, Pop is safe on an upstate farm. He'll be back in town Monday, 9 a.m. in your office, ... He loves ellipses.
Mm-hmm. Oh, boy. I
When
want to
the
use
time
them all over my
came,
story.
Maloney's walls bulged under the press of expectant cops, federal agents, and reporters.
That's what?
But Joe didn't show.
This is like, not literally. His walls bulged?
These walls were bulging.
They were bulging.
Well, the building, it's actually made out of like cake. So,
okay.
Yeah, there's like little
sugar walls. Okay.
It was like icing and cardboard, I think is what the building was made out of.
Probably cost a lot of money to make. Yeah. It's government contract. Most definitely on that one.
So there's like 80 more pages here.
How could it be? There's like a bunch of stories in there. How did we pick the longest one?
I don't know. Wait, I'm going to skip to the...
Just read the last line.
Yeah.
Let's see if we can like make up what happened.
I'm going to read the last
page?
paragraph.
Okay.
Okay. Joe Bananas. Let's make sure it's still the same. Yeah.
Joe Bananas.
Okay, sorry about this, but there's a new character we haven't heard of.
Joey Bag of
Dicks. Joey Bag of Dicks, huh?
What, a whole bag?
I was hungry. Paul Siaka's control of the Bonanno family is virtually complete.
So he was a hypnotist? You are now a chicken. Stop it, Joe. God damn it.
Oh my God, your control is complete.
How can I put out hits and contracts when I'm scratching and pecking?
Joseph Bonanno's remain... Oh, sorry.
So they killed him?
No. I was wishful thinking on my
Spoiler
part.
alert.
Joseph Bonanno remains in Tucson, an ailing, affluent recluse. Nobody is taking pot shots at him.
No.
As this
They're not
goes to
making fun of
press.
an aging...
Isn't that a pot shot?
They kind of insulted him.
Ailing recluse.
Old dude. Old ugly guy.
Fuck.
He's got
What's your problem
acne.
being so
He's
old?
probably got bad breath.
But neither is anybody in the Mafia prepared to bet that Joe Bananas will finally pass on from a heart seizure.
Yeah, because they were all trying to predict how Joe Bananas was going to die.
Yeah, it was like Death Watch.
If they weren't going to do it, they wanted to know how it was going to happen. Because that's how thorough they are.
Well, they're betters.
You need to know.
That was the last line. But neither is anybody in the Mafia prepared to bet that Joe Bananas will finally pass on from a heart seizure.
That's a fucked up sentence.
He may one day be killed after all, even though he's an old, aging, gross recluse. Mm-hmm. They might kill him anyway.
Well, that was written in 1971 as well. So I don't know if there's an updated version of the Mafia with a,
Where's Banana now?
with a new foreword and an appendix and maybe even some then and now pictures. Alive and dead pictures.
So it's like a new banana and then like an old
an
brown
old,
banana.
moldy, but half-eaten banana.
Totally. So your guess is as good as ours as to what happened in the interim between God. I don't remember anything that just happened.
I'm going to go out on a limb and say that he choked on somebody's ring eating a calzone. That's my guess.
His last words were exactly. Does this meatball taste funny to you?
Sure does. No. I've been waiting to do that. Like, I need someone to say, "Hey, does this smell funny to you?" And I just want to crack up laughing after smelling it. I've been waiting. That's how my mind works. I'm waiting to play that joke.
Lifetime.
I might have
39
to.
years you've been waiting.
But it'll be so worth it. For some reason, I pride myself on weird shit like that. I used to work with this dude, and he was crazy. Still is. And every day at work, he'd be like, "Are you wearing your Misfits t-shirt?" And I wanted to get one so bad. Just so one day, he could walk past me, and I would open up my uniform and be, "Yes, I am today. I'm wearing my Misfits shirt today."
Why would he just...
I don't remember.
Where did that come from?
I don't remember the line of logic. I do remember that he used to drink this really like high potency like matcha tea or something like when you know like it's basically liquid cocaine. Yeah, and he would run around the place. There's so much energy. Just you wearing your Misfit shirt? Not today, man. Tomorrow.
Don't tell me what to wear.
Okay, man. I'll wear it tomorrow. I swear. I used to be you 10 years ago. I recognize it. My God.
And you're like, look, it doesn't end well.
No, it doesn't. It doesn't end well at all.
Well, that was Mafia.
That was one story out of Mafia. That was the last story out of Mafia. The running time on that last story, according to my clock right here before editing, 1:04:43.
Wow.
For 15 pages?
We didn't even finish it.
Wow. There's so much in there. It's the book that keeps on giving you a bad time. Yeah. It's the book that when you ignore it, it sticks his finger up your butt and then taunts you.
3 of them. 3-finger Brown Lucchese.
He used to just be called 3-finger Lucchese until the first time.
Oh.
And then they changed the nickname.
It's like, next time, you might want to think about doing a coffee enema before we do this.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yes. Lay on your side. I'll help you. No, it's not Starbucks. Don't worry. It's the good shit. I got it from the corner store. They grind it up for you. It's good.
Yeah, I want chunky style coffee in my enema.
It's jet fuel. You got that one? Dark roast. Wonderful source of antioxidants.
It's great. This guy, he's got a pants chair. He's got a.
I really feel like this coffee is going to give me some kind of an enema at this point. I'm like, "You got the Turkish coffee?" He's like, "Yeah." I'm like, "It's strong." Like, "Oh yes, it's strong." I'm like, "Okay, good. Strong like bull, yes."
I'd be worried that he gave you a Turkish coffee that size.
It took a long time, and he was in that corner for a long time. I'm just standing there. Contemplating a selfie and no, you don't really do that often. It's okay. But the stereo, take a picture of that. Should have taken a picture of the pants chair. And the random plants in the corner with weird stuff stuck in the flower pots. And by the door, there's a huge stack of old women's magazines Mary Claire and stuff. Just stacks of them. Fuck.
In case you want to read while you wait for falafel.
That'll be my next podcast. I'll just go down to that place and read those while I wait for Turkish coffee. It'll take
a Mary Claire from 1983.
It'll be a 3-hour podcast every time. Okay, I should probably hit stop on this, right?
Goodbye.
Okay. I think we might actually have the whole episode already.